Hey, this is Kelly with That Hashtag Show, and I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on the recently premiered World of Warcraft expansion, Legion. Unlike other Warcraft expansions, this is more like a direct sequel to Warlords instead of a fresh content expansion. So, instead of going from new content location to new content location, we are instead following Gul'dan and his devastation back to Azeroth, giving it more of a proper sequel feel. I'm going to start off by delving right into location. We're going to be traveling through the Broken Isles at the heart of Azeroth, and to me, it feels like a melting pot of different locations from other expansions, which I think is pretty cool. We get elements of vanilla WoW with places like Asuna, where we get a look into ancient night elf civilization. We get a feel of the wrath of the Lich King with Stormheim, with new interactions with the Vlycrul. We obviously get a hard dose of the Burning Crusade with the Burning Legion, and we get a peek of what I personally have been wanting to see for a very long time, checking out the Emerald Dream by trying to get rid of the Emerald Nightmare. As we are traveling through these locations, it has been revealed that a ton of characters are going to be playing a decent to big size role in this expansion. The first shown off as being a big player will be King Varian, who is featured in the in-depth cutscene and screenshot of the upcoming cinematic. Obviously, Gul'dan is playing a big role, and we were teased that Jaina is most likely coming back. Khadgar is returning, and what blew my mind is Illyria and Turelion are finally going to be playing a role in the World of Warcraft. I personally am excited to see a big cast of characters getting featured, instead of in past expansions only a small handful took the spotlight. And going back to Illyria and Turelion, most likely that means Sylvanas and Verisa will be coming into play as well. Also, Illidan is going to play a key role in the starting zone with a brand new Demon Hunter hero class, which in itself, I'm extremely happy that hero classes are in fact returning. Now, let's talk about artifacts. Let's get our fears and worries out in the open first. A quick background though, players will now either be able to wield famous weapons from the Warcraft universe such as the Ashbringer, or make new weapons out of fragments of the legendary tool, such as using the fragments of Frostmourne to make their own personalized weapons. Now, while the idea is cool, it takes away from the epic feel when ultimately you know that every paladin is going to be wielding the legendary Ashbringer, and every Frost Death Knight is going to be wielding shards of Frostmourne. I am, however, looking forward to going through the quest to create these items, going through the cosmetic options for them, and the idea that this weapon is going to be more of a companion than just a tool you will discard once you find a better one in a raid. The question remains, is this going to get rid of weapon drops, or are there going to be better weapons that will ultimately replace our artifacts? Or will there be raid drops that consist of enchants and item enhancements to make our artifacts stronger? I am on the fence with this one. Finally, we move on to PvP, and now how it is going to be more of a Call of Duty-esque leveling and prestige system, replacing the need to gear up to dominate the battlegrounds and arenas. As a non-PvPer, I'm actually pretty excited about this, because now even though I will still get my butt kicked, I at least know it's because of skill and not just gear. Going back to the prestige element, I like how you can continue to reset your levels and go up the prestige ranks to obtain cool new cosmetics and even mounts. With all that we've learned, I'm actually pretty excited. I am stoked for the new Demon Hunter class. I am excited for the new PvP system, as well as the ensemble of featured characters. And to be honest with you, while I am nervous about artifacts, I'm actually pretty interested in seeing what the quests are like to obtain them. Am I going to give Legion a shot? Yes. I'm intrigued to see where Blizzard is going with this. Those are my thoughts. Let us know if you agree or disagree. We want to hear your opinions. And be sure to subscribe to our channel for all things trending in geek pop culture. This is Kelly, and I have to say it, for the Horde!